what I'm putting in my next image. And in a moment, I will be able to answer the layering of the layered mask question because I'll have 3 things in here that will, I think, make it much more distinct as to what's happening when you're layer masking. All right, I'm going to start again here. I'm going to add another layer mask to an image layer. So I have this tree scene. I'm actually going to scale it a little bit and see if I can line up the horizons. It looks pretty good. To get an idea how this might interact with the image below, once I have it set in place, I'm going to use the layer panel here to temporarily lower the opacity of this layer so I can see where the elements are going to land, which makes an interesting composite in itself, just by changing the layer opacity. But I think I want it more like this. And then I'll bring the opacity back up again to 100%. Okay, I'm going to just do these steps and I'm going to give you more time to work here. Now I'm going to go ahead and choose layer, and I want to create layer mask, and I'm going to choose the hide all type this time. My general choice is really reveal all. That's my preferred choice, but here it's hide all, and you can see what does it do. It makes the entire mask surface black. So I am on hide all. It's hiding everything on the tree's layer. When it's white, it shows all or reveals all. When it's black, it hides all. So to do anything here, I would need a white brush. And here's B for brush. I'll increase the size of my brush. I'll check the opacity. It's at 46, and I'll just roll that in across there and see what I got. It's really up to you. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. How do you want the 2 things to blend? How much of one, how much of the other? So I don't want the edge, so I'll flip the color here. And I don't want this edge in here, so I'll paint that out. And I don't want trees that are overlapping him, so I'll mask those out. I like the sky color. Not so sure about these trees. This is highly subjective at this point, but later on when you really have to mix things together and you want to get a certain effect going, this will inform your process. I like the way this tree is starting to look as if it's floating or growing out of the water. So I want to emphasize that by bringing the tree in more solid here. And then with a smaller brush, I'm going to paint back in the edge of the water's edge here. So that's the difference between the reveal all when the mask comes in as white and the hide all when the mask comes in as black. It's up to you at this point. Just to understand what they are is the main thing.
How did you get the mask black?
I went to layer and layer mask and chose the hide all choice when I added the mask.
You have to be on the mask.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and do it again. I'm going to unlock this if you're looking on screen, and I'm going to throw the mask away. Okay, I'm going to delete the mask. Now there's no mask. The layer I want to add the mask to is selected, and we go layer, layer mask, hide all. We get a black mask. Got it?
Yeah.
All right, so here I can get these trees back in. If I can create a larger brush. Everything's still in the place where I want it to be. It's kind of like memory-like, sort of ethereal. All right, so I'm going to give you another minute, and I'll show you a third way of masking.